Well, from science fiction to reality, things are to get nasty the next couple of days. Robert's here to talk more about it.
Yeah, don't shoot the messenger, because we are watching for ice. No one likes ice. I'd much rather be last weekend where I was talking about a lot of snow was on the way, but now it's ice, unfortunately.
Yeah, nobody likes dealing with that.
But I think the good news is we're not talking about a massive, crippling ice storm, but any amount of ice, any glaze on the roads can cause bedlam. So that's why you have to take this seriously. That's why we've made Monday and Tuesday severe days across the entire area. Now, we will see several rounds of snow, sleet, and freezing rain working its way through northwest Arkansas and the River Valley over the next couple of days. The best chances for significant icing south and east of the River Valley, especially east of the River Valley, as you make your way toward Johnson County and toward the center part of the state. Russellville, Conway, Little Rock, those areas could really get hit hard with the ice, which is why we're worried about dangerous travel conditions and power outages, all possible. As I said, two separate winter weather advisories are in effect. One for northwest Arkansas is right now through tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. Then tomorrow night, Monday night at 6 p.m. through 6 a.m. Wednesday, the River Valley's winter weather advisory goes into effect. Wouldn't be surprising if we get more advisories issued as the precipitation starts to fall, and there'll be plenty of it. We're talking about some accumulating snow, but that's not the story here. It's the sleet and the freezing rain that we're really worried about. At least with sleet, you could get traction. Nothing like that with freezing rain. And travel impacts definitely high. Again, folks, that freezing rain, it doesn't matter, you know, what kind of tires, how big your truck is. We're all vulnerable to the ice. Once it glazes the roads. Everybody slides the same, unless you have chains on or studded tires. 20s and lower 30s right now across northwest Arkansas, as well as the River Valley. Big picture shows us that cold front that's kind of setting the stage. Cold air at the surface, but warm air in the upper levels of the atmosphere, and that is what aids in the development of all that sleet and freezing rain. Now tonight, a little bit of freezing drizzle certainly possible across northwest Arkansas, hence the advisory. Maybe a light glaze, but again, it's just enough to make things greasy outside and make it slippery. By tomorrow morning, things will be relatively quiet, but by the afternoon, much larger slug of moisture gets in here, with rain changing to freezing rain in the River Valley, a snow-sleet mix in northwest Arkansas, and a better chance for just straight snow the closer you get to the border. That will get out of here. We'll get another break in the action Tuesday morning before another wave of precipitation moves in here with freezing rain, sleet and snow, and plain snow further to the north. But notice River Valley, it's all freezing rain. Day after day of freezing rain, and that's why we're concerned about all of the issues. By Wednesday, we'll get another break before it looks like just plain rain rolls in here later in the day on Wednesday. Here's a look at the hazards for your neighborhood. The farthest north, snow and sleet. Then in the middle of northwest Arkansas, northern River Valley, a mix of sleet and freezing rain look to be the dominant precipitation type, with freezing rain south and east of Fort Smith and I-40. Plain rain the further south you get, way down there. A glaze of ice through Wednesday for northwest Arkansas. Much more significant accumulations possible in the River Valley, and dangerous accumulations the further south and east you get, as I've been saying. There could be sleet that accumulates just as well, but you can get traction on sleet at least. And then, yeah, even a snow component to this. Maybe a little bit of snow. Really, the snow aspect is really not the story here. It's the icing. Lows tonight, 20s and 30s, and we'll rebound tomorrow. Not much. Again, just 20s and 30s yet again, which is why we're so concerned about all of those slick spots. We could continue to see that Wednesday and Thursday, but that's so far out. We're really doing what's called nowcasting, where it's basically the upcoming day is what we're really forecasting for, and maybe into Tuesday like you see there with those severe days. River Valley about the same thing. The better chance for that dangerous freezing rain in the River Valley both Monday and Tuesday. The roads may look wet, but they could be a sheet of ice. Please use extra caution if you're traveling the next 48 hours. We are going to check the sports world with Meredith Mulkey. The women's basketball team was in action today. The latest on how they did next.